All right, there we go. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. All right. SoCal, you
Yes.
there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yep,
yes.
here.
I'm just gonna boost up this.
So
Uh,
I hear that Tonka put a different name, a name like Steve, on the account
No,
when he
I,
started
I,
the
I,
contract.
I made up the name Steve as a
Uh,
joke, as in like I don't know what the fuck his name is, Steve or some shit. Now, I don't know what the name is at all. Tim never told me what the name is, but apparently
yeah,
they
I
are
have his
different.
legal name. It's Michael Pilkington. That is his legal name. He goes by Robbie because he doesn't want to use his father's name. Apparently, you can go by your middle name on certain contracts, and that's what he's been doing. But color me impressed. First, SBCC calls up his mom's car lot, and they pretty much say that he's working at the mom's used car lot. And then he tells everybody that he owns all these mansions and shit, and then he's posting pictures to trannies showing that he lives in his grandma's house.
Which
Very
one is
weird.
what?
Yeah, he had a conversation with Johnny to whatever the hell it is, Johnny to Savage, about 5 months ago, where he talked about how his
hold on.
grandfather, that was actually his uncle.
Andy, can you
Um,
hear me?
Yes,
yeah, we can
yes.
hear you.
There you go.
Okay, okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. My mic and shit was fucked up. All right.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I don't know if
There
you
you
ever
go.
saw that, Andy, but he said that his uncle was his father, and he posted all these pictures and said that his father was in the
Yeah,
FBI
yeah, yeah,
cybercrime
yeah,
division. So
yeah, yeah. I saw
yeah,
that shit.
we found that guy's Facebook. Turns out it's his uncle, and those pictures were taken at his grandmother's house, but he said that was his house.
Whoops.
And now that we see that he's working at his mom's car lot, that would pretty much proves that he does live in Alabama. He doesn't live in Florida. He lives at his grandma's house and he works at the car lot. He's not a rich millionaire. He's a fucking
Well,
bullshitter.
also didn't SVC call if you don't know people SVCC right? Two C's.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he does like prank calls and prank called Tonka's mom, which we played on the show the last Jaworski show. Yeah, that I think SVC asked, "Is Robbie gonna be showing up at the car lot?" And she goes, "Well, like whenever he does." Basically, meaning like even his mom hates his work ethic because he's a fucking he's miserable, man. Like, what do you think I should do? Zoom? Did you hear about the new
I think
contract?
you should sign it. I think he has gone out of his way to waste your fucking time. You have been training your ass off for the
Hmm.
past 3 months, and all this motherfucker has done is sit on live stream 8 hours a day. And the only training I've seen him do is play fucking WWE 2K19 with fucking Akujen and fat ass Nick Diorio.
I
Like,
heard
fuck off.
apparently the rumor around the mill the other day was that he has been training at universities.
Oh, universities? What
Yeah,
about American Top Team? We called them on your fucking show, and
no,
they had
no,
no
no,
idea who he was.
but apparently he's been getting free training from people at universities. He's been heading to universities every single day training.
Wait, he's actually getting trained by academics? Ties us all up in a
Yeah,
nice little fucking bow, doesn't it?
yeah, pretty much. It all comes full circle. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man?
Andy, yeah, this is really amazing to me. I mean, he's done nothing but try to throw a wrench in the monkey works since the beginning of this. Didn't send in promo pics like he was asked. Didn't sign on camera like he was asked. Got his blood work in late. Had a different name on the signature or on the contract than on his blood work. Now he's contacting the promoter saying you're reading a contract on air. You don't have a contract in your hand. You weren't reading anything on air.
Yeah, I was
He's
reading the
trying
Nevada
anything
law.
yeah, he's trying anything he can do to get away from this. All that tough talk, all the internet fight me in real life bullshit. And it's coming down to the wire where you're 4 or 5 days out. And he desperately wants to get out of it. And he wants to get out of it in a way that makes you look bad. And it's really fucking pathetic. I don't know, about these new stipulations and clauses, but I'm kind of in agreement with everybody else. I mean, at this point, you've put your ass through all this training, you've gone through all this shit with this guy. Just sign the new contract. Go there and kick his ass.
Yeah, I think yeah, no, I am. I'm gonna get a Tim Lloyd on too. I actually just texted him before my phone just died. Send the contract. I'll sign it. I'll sign it right now. I don't give a fuck anymore.
But
Just,
can I,
Sign
can
it,
I
sign it
also,
live on the air too.
yeah, can I also throw this out too?
mm,
Tonka, for the last month, has run his mouth about Andy's, or even during that interview that you guys did with
mm.
that radio show, whatever it was. Andy doesn't respect the fight game. I respect the fight
Oh
game.
yeah.
I have all this respect for the fucking fight game. Well, Andy's the one that got his fucking blood work in on time. Andy's the one that did the contract signing. Andy's the one that fucking sent in promo pictures. If you respect the fight game so much, Tonka, why are you trying to fuck Valor fighting over so hard? Why are you trying to make Tim look like a bitch by screwing with his time money, fucking with the audience, and fucking with your opponent? Step up, Donga. Step up to the fucking ring. You know, ride your little metal
up,
buffalo.
Jim. He can't fucking walk. How is he going to stand up?
Andy, maybe you could get Tim to add in a tag team stipulation so Donga can ride on the back of failure.
Yeah, yo, fucking like I was, at 4:00 when he didn't have his blood working, even though I was pissed off, like fuck all this, but I was like relieved in a way that I said, oh my god, I don't have to deal with this hot and cold, and at 4:48 when I see, hey, he has it in, and then I go, okay, are we good? Well, let's see. Hang on 1 second. The commissioner. Oh, there's a new contract. Oh, he won't sign it on camera. Like, holy, it's just this non fucking stop, just mental anguish. He is literally a tumor that I can't wait to get removed.
It's not gonna work though, Andy, because I don't know if you saw the one show that Ralph had where me and him talked. If Tonka does not show up, Ralph and I are going to do a joint road trip where we are going to drive down to Alabama and we are going to dual stream on my channel and Ralph's channel, and we are going to show up at Tonka's mom's car lot.
I'm in.
At his mom's house.
I'm in.
And his Meemaw's house. And I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have some sweet tea with a Southern belle named Sarah, and we're going to talk about the Bradley family and about Tonka and where this myth that he's a fucking Indian came from. And we're gonna set this straight. And I don't
Triple
care if
stream.
he shows up.
I'm there.
I'm gonna wear a suit and everything. So's Ralph. And if he tries anything, I'm gonna knock him into next week.
We'll have our Sunday best on. By the way, Andy, the chat is just going nuts. You need to turn up the volume.
I did boost you guys. I did boost. Hang on, I'll do it more. Sorry. Go ahead, talk for a second.
Hello.
This.
I mean, it sounds loud to you, but when you're watching on stream, it is coming in a bit.
It must be where there's so much.
In your OBS.
You might have the browser turned on.
The best thing about all this is that you win regardless of any outcome.
Yeah, like honestly, at this point, hang on, wait, let me go like this, like that, boom, yeah.
I don't know, Chad, can you hear it?
Well, I have everything fucking boosted max. I have like everything like blasting right now. What the fuck?
That's fine. They can adjust.
Yeah, we
the
might
audio
just
later.
have to deal with it. Yeah.
Stick your ear next to the speaker.
Hang on. I'll fix this for the.
Andy, why don't you draw this stream a picture, just a picture of a crying Indian, because that's basically what
in my pixel art that I've been doing my game, and I've been getting good. Actually, in the game I'm making, we actually do have a little tribute to Tonka. So Cal thought of it. So Tonka, you're in a game. Okay.
I believe the promoter retweeted fucking tonkasaw.com. All the people are
That made me laugh so hard.
they're gonna see the video where I make fun of him and all the fan art that all the people have made.
In his Facebook message.
I saw he tried to bring Joya on to try and like make himself look like less of a piece of shit. So I just did a stream right after that where I showed all of our conversation between me and Joya, where she talks about how he beats women and how he's got his erectile dysfunction and all this shit, and it fits because apparently Cog said that that his dick was broken too. Cog had like a special conversation with Vamp, and apparently Tonka has erectile dysfunction.
No.
So, yeah.
Wait, Andy, did you turn the volume down on the stream?
No, it sounds good now. I think.
Oh,
I think he
it's-
finally got.
okay.
He finally got. At first, it was actually lower, but now I think he figured it
Wait, I
out.
was
Oh,
like, is
okay.
it this
I
one?
was going to repeat the erectile dysfunction bit, because I want them to
Yeah.
hear that. I don't want them to miss
Okay,
that.
so
I had to
when I
reinstall a
talked to
different
Joya,
OBS.
she said that Tonka had problems getting hard, and that he had erectile dysfunction. And then when I talked to Cog, he said that half the reason why Vamp fucked Joaquim and cheated on Tonka was because Tonka can't get a hard on. And the last time she went down there, they tried to have sex and Tonka couldn't get hard. So not only can Tonka not stand on his own two legs, but his dick can't stand at attention either.
You're telling me Chief Donga's totem pole doesn't stand full mast? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it does not.
Holy shit, man! I'm just like I won't lie. Like obviously the first few weeks of the whole training and the fight thing, I was pretty anxious and nervous. You know, I never like done this before, and now I'm like, fucking come at me. I am willing to get my ass kicked at this point. I don't give a fuck if he's 200 pounds. I don't care if he beats the weight. If he passes the weight. I'm like, I don't care. Just fucking fight.
Yeah, what is up with that story? He told everybody that he was trained. I remember this. It was like 5 months ago, and he said he trained and that he'd been fighting in a secret circuit. I'm assuming the real Kumite, like fucking Frank DeRoe. And he said that he was training, he was in shape, he was at the top of his game, and him and Failure kept talking about his fight game and all these fights that he'd been in. And then the minute this comes up with you, he's like, oh, well, I'm actually 196 pounds, I'm 30 pounds overweight, and I've been eating a lot of Chinese food and drinking beer and popping Xanax all day and smoking weed, and now I gotta lose 30 pounds to be able to fight Andy. And it's like, that's a completely different story.
He said that?
Yeah, he said he had to lose 30 pounds, that he was 196 pounds when you guys were going to fight. And when he started training, he had to lose all this weight to fight you.
Apparently he was on celery soup or something for 2 weeks.
Yeah, celery soup, and he was in the fucking, he was sweating it out in the sweat and the fucking
sweat
sauna.
box. Yeah.
I'm so removed from Tonka. Like I remember it was Ralph. You brought him up about me being missing on a milk carton or something. And like,
we talked about that day, and they had on the Kumite, the thumbnail, they had like Andywarski missing on a milk carton.
Yeah, and then like I remember when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, Tonka. I forgot about this guy. I've been so focused on training, like his show, his Kumite, is it doing well? I'm assuming it's pulling in numbers, no?
Oh yeah, it's killing it.
Yeah,
it's killing it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Total renaissance there.
You know, Andy, too, what I really liked was with that radio interview and the article they put up. Because Tonka told everybody, I fought in MMA. I did 3 MMA matches. I did professional shit. And they're like, this is his MMA debut. They completely blew him out of the fucking water on that.
And he didn't fix it. He didn't fix. He didn't go, actually, you fucked up. It's not that. Because if I was in MMA before, I'd be like, hey, guys, when you change that on the website, that's not my MMA debut. Do you mind if you change that? And they'd be like, all right. No. He just leaves it because he's never fought in MMA. Do you know how annoying it's been to explain to people in my real life? They go, this guy did wrestling before. And I'm like, okay, where do I start?
He's done acting before.
Where do I start? Yeah. And they're like, well, wrestling is still kind of fighting. I'm like, fucking put it on YouTube right now. Let me show. Like, I'm actually gonna show one of his fights right now. I like explaining this to people has been so infuriating. I'm like, no, he stinks. He's a meth head, and they're like, and I'm like, he's in a wheelchair. He's a meth head. And they're like, you're gonna fight a meth head in a wheelchair? I'm okay with fighting a meth head in a wheelchair. That's preferred at this point. At least it's something. Holy fuck.
I bet the Kumite, they're going to be pretty disappointed when Tonka shows up and he's not an actual cartoon character.
I love this storyline. I love the storyline of this. You've got an overweight, crippled, limp-dicked Indian getting trained by fucking university academics to fight you for internet shit, and he's not even going to show up.
It all makes sense now.
I think...
Look at his stance right there.
Yeah, you like that, eh? I think that his that I was told that to that was like his 17th Hail Mary. Like, hey, someone spread around the rumor that I've been training every single day with at universities. You know what I said to the person who told me that? I went, good, a challenge. And I went back to fucking doing my thing. Like, I'm okay with getting my ass kicked. I don't give a fuck. I just want to fight him now. I don't care. And now, like, after all this stuff, now he's going to get... Tonka, if you do show up, man, this beating is going to be worse than before, man. I swear to fucking God. Oh, man, look at these moves. Oh, I'm so fucking worried.
How is the promoter not pissed off? Like, that's the thing that gets me. Like, if I set this thing up...
I know Tara's pissed off because he threw her under the bus.
Oh, wait, he did?
Yeah. He said that she peer pressured him into the fight that he never wanted it.
He ran her over, backed it up, put it in reverse, and did it again.
By the way, Andy, have you heard back from the promoter yet?
Oh, hang on. He didn't email me yet.
Look at him. He can't even take a slap in the chest. He's just so defeated.
Well, he looks
that
like he's
girlish
wrestling out of
figure.
Auschwitz. Like,
See, I would say he's an enhancement talent, but he doesn't even do them justice.
And look at the ring. That's got to be like those are like the 4 foot height. Like I think they're like 5'5". And look at it. He's barely over the fucking top of the rope.
You know what's so
Chief
funny?
Zyklon of the Limp Dick tribe.
You know, it's so funny, by the way, watching the I saw it on my last show. We watched the AIU's a promotion, like his video, his edited video. Like listening to that now in hindsight, with after everything that's happened, it's just fucking funny. The confidence, pussy, you're a pussy, pussy. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Like, and now we're here, and me going, please fight me, you fuck. I just want to taste your blood. If you're not HIV positive, I don't know at this point. Holy fuck. He is fucking. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, holy shit.
You think that Crowd is the one that introduced him to all these academic wrestlers that can help him? He was like, I have some real good friends. My friends, they introduced me to some very important people, and my name's Joseph Lancaster. I'm going to help you become a true wrestler, Tom.
He also helped
is
with
it
erectile dysfunction.
yeah, is it a support group for people with dick injuries? Like, it's really weird, isn't it?
Holy yo, and like, isn't that fucking funny that like we're doing this stream for a little bit, and then the first thing I receive from Tim is, "Hey, are you reading the contract?" Like, no, no. Why would I fucking pull the plug after all of this? After you don't understand this training for like the first 3 weeks were horrific. Now it's fun and I like it, but the training still, it's like, hey, I wish I could be like streaming or making a video or working on my video game. No, I gotta spend 3 hours at the fucking gym and then come back, have a protein shake, have a creatine thing, and then fucking relax for a bit and blah blah blah, blah every fucking day. And the days I take off, I feel like shit. I feel like an asshole. I feel like fuck. Like I fucking.
By the way, Andy, there's been a leaked photograph of Tonka.
Uh-oh.
I put it over in the sidebar. This is apparently just from a few moments ago there at the reservation.
Okay, let's. Oh shit! Let me put it up here.
Look at the oxycodone.
Let me make sure it's centered properly there. Oh shit! I gotta fix this. Let me fix it. I'm gonna head to Walmart and have this fucking blown up into an actual poster size. Oh, Tonka, this is the most embarrassing. Like, so, you know, when me and him were first angry at each other and fighting and all that stuff, it was all spurgy. I've transcended that into like more like it's like whenever he says something, instead of me being angry, this is what I hear. Do 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 bong. like a fucking sitcom. Like, Andy said this. Oh, Didi, like, it's just like it's sitcom music. He doesn't anger me anymore. And so Cal would be like, yo, hey man, I hear this clip. I'm like, nah, don't even care. Don't want to hear it. Just not interested.
Wait, Andy, if Tonka is telling the promoter you're reading the contract on air and he's making bullshit up, but he's probably watching right now, do you want to give him a direct message?
Oh, yeah. Tonka, please show up at the fucking fight. I bought fucking plane tickets and me and Ralph got a house. You idiots. I gotta fucking go on a plane in 3 days. I gotta take all my debit cards and Visa cards and wash them in the fucking sink before I toss. I'm just kidding. That was a Coke joke, by the way. Yeah, I'm excited though. You know what, man? Out of all this, like, meeting you, Ralph, and fucking Dick Masterson. We're gonna rent out a fucking venue. I'm still allowed in the middle of the octagon with a who's playing fucking commercials.
No, that was the sound of a crashing wheelchair. I think. Can you hear a really angry Indian screaming
Oh,
"Oops"?
sorry
on the
about
fucking
that.
street?
I accidentally crashed Tonka's wheelchair. I was trying to put him up.
That yeah.
It's a work, you goofs.
I'm
man.
doing the soundboards because Gator's not here.
Actually, I want to ask y'all. What did y'all think? Because it was more in my favor, but the reaction of failure going with that pedo shit and all that, like bashing me, and then I pulled the 1200 from underneath him.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious. Did you see the stream that I did? I actually found that fucking chick, Sarah. They lied about all of that, Andy. Fucking Davis and Anal Vape knew her for months. Do you remember that chick, Delightful Honey or Delicate Honey, that fucking Geek banned from the chat because she wouldn't stop fucking spamming and obsessing about you?
I don't. I don't.
That was her.
I've
That
banned
was
a few
her.
people. Yeah. So
Yeah.
all right.
That was who she really was. She was this chick that was obsessed with you. And apparently after you blocked her, she started hanging out with Anal Vape and they hatched this whole gay plan to make you look like a pedophile. I have all of her shit. I did a whole review stream about it on Stream Me, where I found her. I matched all the videos up. You can hear her voice. It matches the same voice as Sarah. And then you look, and I actually found her personal Twitter and everything. And guess who's following her? Davis and fucking Anal Vape. So for somebody who said that they barely knew the girl and she disappeared, why do they have her personal accounts followed?
How horrible. Actually, Zoom, Metokur, and Ralph, you were all there on that day. The day that all this stuff came out, I was actually a day after or 2 days after, and I went on your stream, Ralph, and I had all that circumstantial evidence, and it looked like I had fucking a, tinfoil hat. But Ralph, you let me at least speak my piece, which I appreciate, and defend myself. But like I'll say that 4 days until I did the stream with the leaked audio, because Rari said like fucking like thank God that Rari did that, man. I'll always respect him for that. But that 4 days of my life was the worst 4 days ever. Like literally, I wanted to just die. I wanted to die. Like that feeling of, we believe you, Andy, but there's always that like, That's why I was like fucking like a madman. And now here we are, where Zoom, you're the one who confronted me. You're the one who was pressing me. You were being fair.
I was giving you the same amount of skepticism as you and Ralph gave me. I wasn't saying it was 100%. I said I would be willing to admit I was wrong if I was wrong. And then I actually sat down with them and they started telling me the other side of the story. And then the girl wanted to back out. She had Ralph like literally we were on air and she's like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Then I'm hearing that Davis is convincing her off the air to not do it. And I'm like, why is Davis telling her not to do it? He was the one pushing this the hardest. And then the more I looked at it, and then she's gone. Then her account's deleted. She's gone off of Twitter. Everything that we were contacting her on, she's mysteriously gone. And I had no problem, admitting that I was wrong with Ralph, and I can admit it now. I was wrong about it. We talked about it privately, me, you, and Geek. And I apologized to you, and we went over everything. And then I actually went out and I found the fucking girl that did it, and I did a whole stream about who she really was. It was all a gay op.
All because I was like, whoops. All because I was like, yeah, I don't want Anal Vape on my show anymore for now. I want to, because he was doing weird shit, and then
because of the thing about him getting caught hitting on a 16-year-old black girl.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
because I didn't defend him on that.
He said he was gonna wreck her with his superior Hispanic white cock.
Yeah, and then uses
and she
the
was like
exact
16.
same thing. Yeah, and
yeah,
the exact
fucking
same
weird.
Thing on me. Honestly, man, it's like at this point with like, I'm so glad the way everything has turned out. And then you have fucking what is it? Fucking Kraut, and it's like you guys are doing another Discord. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong?
I'm getting messages, Andy, from some sources.
Hmm.
They're saying that Tonka, as of a few weeks ago, legally changed his name to Robbie on purpose in an attempt to prevent to fuck with you and have the contract redone.
I fucked up my hang on video capture device. Fuck, where'd you go? Oh, I fucked everything up. There you go. Yeah. Oh my god. So
they're saying that he legally changed his name to Robbie because it was Michael, and they're saying that he did it on purpose. And this is a trusted source. I can say who it is in the side chat.
So please say it. So Tonka's Hail Mary was to legally change his name so it would fuck up the contract.
It's unbelievable.
See the side chat?
Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Who? Wait, sorry, I missed the name. Let me see. No way. Tonka. Oh my! He changed his name to fuck up the contract. Hands in his blood. 48 minutes late. Won't sign it live. You know what?
Yeah, he's trying to do everything he can to fuck up the fight. He wants to delay it without saying, I don't want to show up. He's trying every fucking trick in the book. It's pathetic.
Oh my god, hang on. Let's see. Tim, where's fucking Tim Loy? What the fuck, man?
He's probably dealing with a screaming Indian right now.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
Hang on,
This fucking guy, failure. Tell him I didn't do that. Tell him it's a lie. I got my dude failure here. He'll tell you.
Hang on,
Tim, I'm sorry.
I have my charger upstairs. Let me just grab it real quick, so then I can phone him, and then I'll ask him what the deal is because he said 15 minutes. 40 minutes ago, so this is probably Tonka.
I guarantee you, it's a screaming Indian. Yes, I can fucking feel it in my bones.
Yo, let me grab grab my charger. I'll be back in a sec. All right. Let me put on the fucking hilarious. Oh, sorry, the exquisite fighting that we have from Tonka here. Hang on. How do I do?
I really think Tonka should show up. I mean, Andy, you might be able to cure him by beating the fuck flu right out of him.
Yo, do you think, like, there's no way he'll fucking ever live this down, by the way.
Oh no, I won't let him. If he doesn't fucking show up, like I said earlier, we'll go down there. We'll go to his fucking hometown. I have no problem knocking on the door, talking to his Mima. I don't care. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, we found his trailer because his brother or his stepbrother is a pedophile, convicted pedophile. So he's on the convicted pedophile
Oh, which
list.
one? Because I know that
the one with glasses and long hair.
Yeah,
Andy, they're saying he's in your chat right now.
It's Bradley.
Nah, that's a fake one.
Oh, see, I was getting all hopeful.
Yeah,
You'd
I
have a
know.
really angry, oxy-berried fucking donga on here.
He doesn't have the balls to do that.
Yo,
He's definitely 1000% watching. I mean,
Oh, you think
that's
he's
where he
watching?
got- Well, yeah, he has to be. Oh, Andy's reading the contract. Oh,
Oh my god, how do you? He's reading the contract. Oh, did you hear Metokur? Did you hear this one? I know everyone else here heard this one, but did you hear how on Friday he tried to?
Quite a few years has wrestled
sorry.
over Alabama and Georgia,
Yeah, sorry.
different parts of the southeast here, and
Stop it!
he's been a heck of a talent for many years.
Oh my
See what
God.
happened? See, he's throwing you off your game. You went, what was it, 2 months of training, and you started celebrating early with some beer, and already you've forgotten how to operate your fucking scrape.
No, OBS. Oh, I had to install the normal OBS. Streamlabs OBS is not working, so it's all fucked up. But what I was saying was, fuck. What was I saying, Chris?
Exactly. That's the alcohol. He's trying to get you out of the mindset of training.
No, it was fuck. Hang on, someone in chat remembers what I was saying. Hang on. Okay, boomer, boomtard, low IQ, stop being a boomer.
I think it was about him showing. He better show up.
Face palm, something about Friday.
Yeah, you were talking about how he had said something on Friday.
Oh yes, thank you. There, that worked. He tried to say that I was going to cause a bomb threat.
Oh yeah, I saw people in the side chat saying that I was gonna do it for you and that we're working in cahoots. I want to see him get his fucking head punched in. Why the fuck would I do that?
I told Tim that. I'm like, fucking Zoom has been messaging me, cheering me on, excited to see this this match. Why the fuck would he throw it all away? For what? For people running out of a building for fucking 2 hours? Like, what the fuck?
Everybody wants to see that. We're watching it on pay-per-view, right? Like, everybody wants to watch this fucking fight happen. There's only one side not turning in their fucking paperwork and their blood work and doing the promo shots. That's Donga's side. He's the only one with the reason to try to weasel out of this.
We should
You know what's funny about this, Andy, is
sure.
the last time we were all on air, Jim, you, me, Ralph, it was me, and you guys were all on the other side. And Jim was just standing there counting his super berries, enjoying the fucking gas fire that was what IBS
Blast
was.
the past.
Yeah.
Shit,
And I was like, this dude is a fucking bullshitter. He's a liar and he's a piece of shit. And you guys were just like, well, he's our friend, it's okay. And now, 8 months later, everybody sees I was right, and he was a fucking piece of shit.
Only 8 months? It feels like 17 and a half years, dude, passed by. Like, internet years?
I know it's crazy for you, but just imagine how it is for me. I was the one that had the tinfoil hat on going, this dude's a fucking lying piece
And
of
then
shit.
I had
and
it on.
everybody was like, no, he's a fighter. He's look at all this stuff. He couldn't be lying about it.
The best was SoCal. One day he phoned me. He goes, hey, Andy, you know how I hated you for a long time? You were right about Tonka. Like, this is like a few months ago. Like, slowly everyone's going, like, going over the fucking line. Like, nope, fuck this guy. And, okay, before I get off track, I need to grab that charger and phone Tim Lloyd.
Hey, take a look at the side chat.
Tonka's saying you won't sign Andy, and then Vamp is saying sign the clause, Andy.
I will. Oh my god, this is like a repeat. I'm having flashbacks from.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying earlier. They 100% are trying to get you not to sign it, so then they can take that back to the Kumatards and say, "Oh, Andy won't sign the contract."
Okay, I'm gonna bring that charger ASAP because I need to call Monsieur Tim Lloyd.
Well, stop talking about it and go grab it.
Yeah, go call him.
I like to leave things in suspense, Jim. All right, BRB.
I'm waiting for him to run back and be like, well, one more thing before I go grab the fucking charger.
Hang on. Before I go.
I did!
I'm just kidding. I heard you say that. My headphones are loud. Okay, one second.
Oh, shit. Wow. Nothing could be easy with this.
I got to pull the room, guys. So what do you think? Do you think this is going to happen or not? It feels like Donga's really trying to weasel out of it. So what do you think?
He's doing everything he can to get out of it, but I think it will happen.
At this point, do you really?
I don't think he's coming.
If all this contract stuff goes through, I think it does, and I think.
I don't know.
But I think Andy wins regardless. That's.
I was the one
think
saying
he's
for
coming.
months that he was going to show up, but the stuff that I've seen since Friday and then today.
Well, like I told you the other day, Ralph, I called all the major hotels in Knoxville, and he doesn't have any bookings. There's no bookings under any of the names
Then
that we
again,
know him
the
under.
weight could be an issue. Like if he missed weight.
Well,
I
he
thought
could
you
have
meant
an
we're getting a
Airbnb.
room. Like he's too fat to fit in the fucking hotel.
Airbnb? You honestly think that these people have credit cards? I mean, fucking Vamp lives with her
Well, I
mom.
don't know, I'm
Tonka
just
lives
trying to
with
say
his
maybe.
grandma. Like, come on. Do you take super berries? I got a whole basket of them. Failure.
Got some Moxie ones left.
In the parking lot. Use your stomach as a moon bounce. Get the kids jumping on you for $10. You gotta pay our bills.
I really didn't think. I didn't think he could afford to pussy out, but I'm having my doubts now. Like waiting this long and then doing it at the last minute. I think the reality of the situation's hitting him, and he's freaking the fuck out.
I mean, I really, really want it to happen, and I've been saying that he would do it forever, but at this point, I don't know. I think it's very much in doubt. Yeah, and I see the screenshot. This is Tonka in his Discord saying, going to be hard when he won't sign, and then, yeah, there's Vamp saying, guys, seriously, spam, sign the clause, Andy.
I knew it wasn't going to happen when him and Failure said that he was training an American Top Team, because I have friends that train and like I have two friends that do workouts in the UK with people, that do UFC professionally, and they know people at Top Team. And when I asked my friend, I was like, "Hey, can you ask one of your people that you train how Top Team works and if they train amateurs?" And he was like, "No, they don't train amateurs at all. They have amateur classes, but they don't let pros and amateurs train together." And then when we called them on the air, I had the dude, I think his name was Caleb. He was like the head dude that does all the accounting and all the stuff and all the management and booking for the classes. And I talked to him for about an hour, and it was me and Andy and Geek, and we were alone, and I let them listen to me talk to the dude. And the dude was like, "No, we never do 8-hour classes. We do 4 hours barely, and you'll get those 4 hours maybe in a week, not a day." He's like, "We're so packed, and we have so many classes that are so booked that we can't do 8-hour training sessions." He's like, "The pros don't even do 8 hours. They do 4 hours a day, and that's max."
Some reporters, some journalists that are in MMA that I know, and they call bullshit on the whole thing too.
Well, he also said he was swimming, that he was throwing sandbags. The guy's like, "We don't have a swimming pool here, so I don't know where the hell he's swimming." And he's like, "And that would never be in the training regimen. We don't have sandbags here either, so I don't know what this dude's talking about. He sounds like he's full of shit." And I fucking cracked up when the guy said it.
The only reason I say that there's a possibility is because I want to hear what Tim has to say because he knows more on it, and I've heard Tim before, and I trust his, what he says. Because he says he's never seen something like this before, then it does cause reason for, like, what's your end game here? Like, you're not going to get out of this unscathed. There's no way.
Well, I do they have penalty clauses? I would hope so. Like, you can't get this.
We've never seen the contract. Only they have.
Yeah. But
it'd be up to Tim Lloyd to disclose whether or not there's penalties.
Yeah, I'm hoping Tim goes into some detail, at least vague, if he can't give specifics. But I don't want to see Dongo walk away from this like he can waste everybody's time.
Walk away,
wheel away.
rolling.
I'm a little bit.
He also said something really weird on stream. He said that he made
almost
weight.
forgot we were streaming.
Oh, you did?
No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. No, my phone should be charged in just a second. It's been plugged in for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he said he made weight. You were saying?
Yeah, didn't you think that was a bit weird? He said he made weight. Normally, they try to stay either a few pounds above or a few pounds below their goal weight, and then they go sit in the sauna, or they try to pack on some pounds to gain an extra 2 pounds right before the fight, so that they make that goal weight. I've never heard of somebody making weight 2 weeks before. Because then you could fuck up and you could have a huge shift and you could gain 10 pounds.
Yeah, you don't do
I'm having trouble passing the 160 and then staying there because it's like from all the cardio and all that stuff. It's like I'll be like 161. I'm like, yeah, I did it, and it's like 158 the next day. I'm like, all right, let's eat some more, stuff and work out harder.
I have a friend that did that. He was like 140 and he started bulking up, and this dude is fucking eating 6,000 calories a day. And he always posts on Snapchat. He's got pretty much stuck. He was stuck at 160 to 166 for about 5.5 months before the gains pushed him over, and now he's up to 170 now. Yeah. Sometimes you plateau. You just got to push through it.
Yeah, I think I plateaued because I'm like literally, I'm at about 5,000 calories a day, and this is like all healthy shit. There's no fucking fast food. There's none of this. It's like fucking, chicken, quinoa, rice, potatoes, protein shake. My roommate said it best yesterday, or the other day, that our house smells like a fucking sewage treatment plant. It's fucking horrific. It's been tough. And then the creatine, then you have to drink tons of fucking water, and then you're sweating it out. It's
so you're on pre-workout?
Yeah.
Oh. It's nice to see somebody on real pre-workout, not that pre-workout that Failure says that he's on, where he takes it and then he says he sits there and shakes while he sits on stream for 2.5 hours. I've never seen somebody take pre-workout and then sit on stream for 2.5 hours like it's not going to make them want to rip a fucking phone book in half.
Oh, dude, when I get the creatine I'm taking, like, after, you're just like, all right, it's like drinking a Red Bull. That's what it feels like, but without the heart palpitations.
Hey, Andy, up on Kiwi, they're posting screen caps that look doctored saying that you were telling people He's saying that he won't show up. Even if he does, Zoom already said he's going to call in that bomb threat. And that's what Tonka is sending people.
Everybody
Yeah.
on Kiwi Farms are pedophiles, so don't listen to what they say.
That's exactly what I told Tim. They're trying absolutely anything. And then I was like, when did he send you this? And he sent it, like last week or something? And it was funny because I hadn't been on Discord for, I think, 4 or 5 days. SoCal can actually attest to this. Remember when I went MIA for like a few days?
Yeah, I kept telling you what was happening.
Because
Tonka's trying to say that's why he wanted a new contract because of the screenshot.
Because I had
he made him.
I had a family death that was off Discord, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking amazing.
Well, the same guy posting that is posting, I guess, messages Tonka's sending out to people from the promoter.
Yeah, it's 100% some Tonka scrub.
And what did it say?
It said, I'm going to see if they will let me change the contract. The owner also now wants you both to sign an additional agreement that covers us in case of sabotage. And then there's a second one that says, but Andy insists on a video of you signing. I don't work for Andy. I can hand you a video, but that guy's absolute shit. And then he says he thinks you were sending someone else to fight in your place.
What?
Yeah, well, I did say that.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, he's dropping all of this, trying to make it look like, yeah, just sign the fucking contract and show up. He's looking for any way to weasel out of this. If you sign it, he has no fucking excuse.
I want to see him get his ass beat so bad.
Okay, so Tim, he goes, I can come on tomorrow briefly, but tonight isn't going to work. This shit has me running late to dinner tonight with my wife and kids waiting on me while my phone blows up.
So now he's affecting this guy's time with his wife and children. Get it together, Tonka.
I agree. Like, holy fuck.
You've had 3 months to get this shit in, and you fucking don't. You're wasting this fucking people's time. You're wasting the promoter's time. You're wasting your fans' time. Now you're doing a disservice to your own fucking fans who have bought tickets, who have saved up money, who have not paid their trailer dues and utilities to fucking be able to afford a digital ticket or even to fly out there. And
those hookups aren't free.
Yeah, that shit ain't free. Now you're fucking your own fans over, who have invested money and time.
Remember, he actually told his fans, "Do not buy tickets. If you're going to buy pay-per-view, use Andy's code. Don't fly out. Don't." He said that from the beginning. He said he made sure that his fans. That was like the first okay. Why wouldn't you want your fans to be there to support you? Like, what the hell are you talking about?
He's horrible at mind games.
But there are people that bought tickets. There are Kumatards that said they bought tickets and they're going to be there in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Now, is he just going to send you the contract? The promoter? What did he say about that?
Yeah.
So I just texted him. Tonka sending out your text with him. LOL. Can you send the contract? He's saying I won't sign. I am signing 100%. Like, there's nothing. I have never struggled so hard.
Neither has Tim.
This situation is more of a battle than the actual fight itself, to be honest. Like, I would rather just train for a fight than deal with this shit ever again. Holy fuck. And then if I didn't sign, if I didn't do anything, pussy. If any of his if the Kumatards believe that I'm either A, a pussy, B, going to back out, or any of I want to talk to AIU. Atheism is Unstoppable, because he was the biggest fucking cunt out of everyone. What's this that you sent, by the way?
Apparently, Tonka is saying that that he doesn't work for you, and that he's going to give the video to his fans of him signing it, but he's not going to do any videos and show you.
How? How is this magic of sending it to everyone except for me?
That's okay. He's gonna meet your fist in a few days. So
yeah, man. Oh my god,
you're not invited in the teepee. What can I say, Jim?
It's not gonna get out.
I wanted oxys.
There's another Discord. I mean, people are leaking from his Discord log, and he said he never wanted. He's talking about you. He never wanted this fight. This was just some bullshit bravado move, piece of shit. That's what he's saying on Discord, apparently.
Oh, he's backpedaling. How can a man in a wheelchair?
Play it, Andy. Play the audio.
Oh yeah. I'll play the audio. You guys won't be able to hear it, unfortunately, but I'll play it for the audience. Okay, let's hear this.
Yeah, I'll fight Geek, but Andywarski.
All right, let me boost up my Discord so you can all hear this.
Yeah, I'll fight Geek, but Andywarski will fight me first.
That
If Andywarski
did
doesn't
not.
fight me,
Oh my God!
Geek doesn't get any of my time.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I'll fight Geek, but Andywarski will fight me first. If Andywarski doesn't fight me, then I'm not.
Yeah. I'll fight Geek. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'll fight Andywarski first. If I don't fight Andywarski, then Geek gets none of my time. Let's hear the next one.
Well, I think Andy's declining, but at the same time, he's saying he'll kill you.
Yeah. So, but for people who are watching who don't know what happened when he first offered to fight me, I was so pissed about the pedophile shit that I'm like, if I go in there, I'm gonna kill you. It's not gonna be a fight. I'm gonna murder you. I was saying that. So that was my first initial reaction, and then a few days later, when it calmed down, then I accepted.
Oh, Andy declines, but he would kill me. Really? See,
His confidence in these are hilarious. Really. Oh man. Oh, Andy. Ugh. You're a pussy bitch. Here we go. Next one. Fight Geek if Andy fights. Is what's called.
Are they stealing the fighting gimmick? I'm getting word they're stealing the fighting gimmick. I'll be glad to fight Geek if Andy will fight me first.
That might be the same one.
Okay, cool. And then last one was the hype break not being monetized lie.
Break channel. It didn't get monetized. He has to now pay. Figure out a way to pay. Ian Miles Chong. He don't know how to do it, so he starts up a stream. Failure wouldn't do the stream with him, so he gets pissed off, and he wants to do it at the same time Failure stream. So now he's going to try to take. He's like, if fucking talking and Failure.
I am so happy.
Andy, pull this up. You can see where they doctored the message about the bomb threat in the first place. You can see the pixels on the part of your avatar. Yeah, pull this up. Gator has it on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Are you an expert on Photoshop? You've analyzed the pixels.
You can see, but look at it. Anybody can see it. Like,
you just gotta zoom in.
Oh my God! He can't.
Paint bin, Andy. It's a paint bin job.
He can't. He says he can't. He can't send in. I can't resend till he sends me documents about a legal name change.
So is this happening or not?
Why did you change your name? You made it.
Oh, dude, this is the most obvious Photoshop job. Horrible. Whoever's listening who did this, this is horrible.
Oh, Andy, your chat wants to see the picture. They want to analyze the pixels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone wants to analyze the pixels. Okay. Let me pop the. Oh, look at that! Look at this complete detail. Okay, so let me open it.
I got it.
Yeah. I have to plus. What is it? Window capture? Is that what it is? And what's fucking. So this is Gator. Okay, here we go. It's not showing. Fuck. How do I capture a window? No, I'm serious. It's not working. It's just black.
I think I know Tonka's
Wait.
If you have hardware, if you have accelerated whatever turned on Chrome, it won't show up.
Andy, did he send you some oxyberries? Is that what's going on here?
I wish, dude. I'm more of an
This
upper
is such
guy.
a bad job that I can zoom in on my phone and see where that square is.
Oh, hang on. Let me go to. I have to open up a different browser. People are saying. Okay. Will the other browser work? Why does that's so stupid? Okay, window capture. All right. Where the fuck?
Ralph, can you just send him the image, like a link to the image, so he can show it like he did the Tonka
It's
picture?
not doing. But how did I do before though? What the fuck?
I mean, it's on my Twitter and Gator's Twitter after.
Here, I'm sending it to you in Discord, Andy.
Oh wait. I think I figured something out.
You have hardware acceleration on, I think, on Chrome, but I don't.
There
know.
we
But
go.
You had something.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I need some fucking detective music for this. Okay, so what are we looking for right here?
Just
expand the image. Yeah, click on the image so they can see. Oh, God, I can already see the pixels. Holy shit!
Didn't even try.
That is miserable. Just copy and paste the gray around it, and then you fucking keep circling. Like, what are you? Holy shit! You don't have to circle a gator. What are you doing? That is you don't need that. That actually that makes it worse. That makes it harder to see actually with his.
Well, the one on the left is not circled. He's just showing. I mean, you don't even. Yeah, you're right. You really don't have to circle it because it just. I mean, you can see right away.
Wow, that is fucking miserable.
Well, at least now we know who trained Kraut in the arts of this.
Yeah. Okay, so oh my god. What? What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Tim just sent me all his texts. Okay, I can't resend till he sends me the documents about his legal name. Hang on, let me put my camera back on.
Oh,
Okay.
so he did legally change his name.
So watch this. Andy wants a video of you. How does he want it? Email this to me. After that, I'll remake the contracts. But Andy insists on you having a video of you signing. Just throw it over. I don't work for Andy. Blah blah. He thinks you are something else to fight him in your place. He is just lying and wants to make demands. Make demands. Oh,
You should say that. Isn't this basic procedure for a fight that you have a photo or a video or something, not a cartoon character?
yeah. This has become just embarrassing. Okay, hang on.
Why does this need to be addressed? Like, why is this even a thing? Like, I've never seen this.
Because imagine what he really looks like.
All right, look at this though. Hang on.
Horror.
Hang on, it's worse. It gets worse. Andy already announced the fight is off.
What?
No, I didn't. Tim
What
sent me
planet
this.
is this poor guy living on?
Tim sent me this. Andy already announced the fight is off and a bunch of contract stuff before I'm even home. If you want to just scrap it because of Andy, he's using it.
Wow.
To
What a snake! What a fucking snake! I knew he was trying to weasel out of it.
and then-
Anything he can to grasp onto.
Sign that thing right now.
Well, he has to wait till Tonka sends in his legal name. So I don't even have a fucking contract. Sorry. Hang on. He said, so Tim says to him, he says that he thinks that you're using the old bait and switch. Sorry, one sec, because now it's on a different picture here. Okay, on the name stuff, you apparently told, then Tonka says, you apparently told them my name change, and that was the whole reason I changed it, to keep them from getting it. Then Tim says, so now he's blaming Tim for the, blame Tim.
That's smart.
My name is Andy Perez, you fucking, from Mississauga, Ontario, you
Yeah, but
pussy-ass
Andy,
bitch.
Tim didn't tell you any name. He just said that there was a discrepancy between two of the names, and so they were sorting it out. He never gave you a name of either.
It's just
I
not
have
smart
no
enough
name.
to, change it to something like we wouldn't figure out.
Yeah.
What do you think he changed his name to?
Well,
Robbie.
well, if you wanted to be like really discreet, you should make himself. I should name himself like talented live streamer, and then no one would fucking figure that shit out. Tim says I'm staying out of the drama, man, but this is a first for someone signing a completely different name on a bout agreement and not telling me that they changed their name. And then Tonka says, no, he doesn't. He wants to call my mother on air and harass people. I didn't do that, you faggot! Sorry. Then, what's his face? Tim says, I didn't say what the name was at all. There you go, Metokur. Just said it's not what it's been signed. And then Tonka says, it's probably a first. I can believe that, but it's also the first time I've had. Hang on.
The first time I've been called on my shit. Let me finish that text for you.
Yeah. I think there was. I thought there was more. Hang on. I might have. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I missed a little bit here where he goes, I don't work for Andy. He thinks you're sending out someone else to fight him. And then he says this, Andy can blow me, but I get the rest. He knows who I am and has harassed every living member of my family. He's been telling people I have AIDS for a week. I can agree that this is above the typical Call of Duty. I said you had AIDS once as a joke. You called me a fucking pedophile. You contacted Sinead with fakes to get her to break up with me. You fucking went after me completely. You messaged Chris Warski, who stole $5,000 from me because he's a fucking motherfucker and hope he's dead. You contacted him to get information from behind the scenes about me. You are the one harassing me. I didn't contact your fucking mama. I'm sorry. We made fun of your fucking pedophile.
That was funny.
That was funny. But we did. I'm sorry. Did we, unfortunately, make fun of your pedophile stepbrother? Oh, boo-hoo. Aren't you the one who goes after pedophiles all the time? You fucking faggot. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. Tim, thank you for sending me this. What, you think, like Tim's a fucking straight up dude. If Tim is allowed to send Tonka anything that I text him. Tim.
And he does work for Tim, and Tim is the one that runs Valor, whose rules are to have the picture. So
no, he was saying he doesn't work for me like that.
I know.
I think that's what. Yeah.
But he works for Tim in this case, which his rules are to have. It wasn't just you saying about the photo or the video. That's what they do. That's the part of theirs. When you sign it, you post a picture of yourself with the contract.
I've been going above and beyond. I've literally done everything. I have literally done.
You did everything they asked.
Yeah, just sign it at this point, man.
It's not on you. You've done everything that has been asked of you. You've been upfront about it. I know that you're saying one thing, Tonka's saying the other.
But no one believes
really, it doesn't look that way. Like, you had your fucking blood work in on time. The guy who's Mr. Fighting is my universe didn't. He didn't tell the fight promoter to have name change when that could probably cause fucking issues. And if he's so into MMA and wrestling, he would know that, right?
Well, it's a legal thing for the promoter. That's why he has to, go the extra mile.
Even beyond fighting, though, right? Even beyond fighting, like if you're an actor, if you signed a release form to be like in like a reality show, if you're in a talent show, if you're in a band and you sign a contract to perform, any sort of fucking entertainment, being on TV or anything, like for that matter, any type of career, if you change your name, the contracts that you have signed, you have to notify the people, especially if the contracts are still valid. And this fight has been like when he said on that fucking on the on who are you calling?
Oh, I was calling Tonka's mom's car lot.
They're probably closed now, no?
Yeah, they just closed. I was gonna call her to tell her son to grow a pair of balls and sign the fucking contract.
She's got bigger ones than he does.
Yeah, it's and look, I'm willing for the people who bought tickets, for Ralph who's joining me, Dick Masterson, Coach Red Pill, for all of you, to just tough it out for the next fucking 4 days and do any bend. I've already bent over backwards to the point where, like, doing it again. This has been a Cirque du Soleil of fucking setting up a fucking fight where I don't even give a fuck about fighting. Now I do, though. Now I do. There's nothing more than I want to see is my fucking left knuckle, because I'm left-handed, covered in blood. Like, that is like a dream of mine, just seeing blood all over my fucking knuckle. Like,
Yeah, just sign whatever they send and put it all on him. Don't give him any outs on this. He's looking for anything he can grasp onto.
Yeah.
Oh, they called my mom. Oh, yeah, they're harassing me. He's looking for anything.
He's gonna feel weight. That's what at this point I think that's what he's trying to get away from.
But
I could be wrong.
Well, he has AIDS, so he's probably gonna fail away because he's too light.
Right.
He's such a fucking my.
That's fine. Let him weigh him with his wheelchair. He'll make weight.
There's always a parking lot.
Yeah, Andy, stick to. I gotta jump to go have dinner, but yeah, stick with it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm already locked into watching this fucking pay-per-view, so I guess I'll watch other people beat each other up if Chief Tonga doesn't show the fuck up. But he's trying to weasel out of it. Don't let him weasel out of it. Make it so he has to be a bitch and pull out.
I want to ask you one question. This is for everyone on the panel here. So I get a few minutes in the octagon if he doesn't show up with a microphone. What should I do? What should I do? I was thinking maybe like.
Oh no! You know what's that video, Ralph, that you've been playing on the Killstream, the Woki Wasabi one?
Yeah, the Goodbye Boulders.
Oh, dude, I used to start on my Warpath with that song. Or that
just turn that one out with an Indian headdress on your head.
Talk massive shit for the 5 minutes that you had the microphone.
I like the Goodbye Boulders idea.
Yeah.
We were already talking about renting an Indian headdress to come out to the ring.
No. I should just go out there because he's worse. I should just dox him.
Yes.
His address and everything. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, thanks, Metokur, man. Yeah, peace out, buddy.
Take it easy, man. I'm looking forward to the fight. Don't let him weasel out.
Nail his ass
to the wall on it.
Thanks for
Take
coming
it
on,
easy.
buddy. Holy crap! This has been like this entire adventure. This has been like an adventure. You know that, right?